So I've been a fan of Job for a Cowboy for more than half my life now. From the time that I first discovered that I liked metal, Job for a Cowboy was there, and they've been a permanent staple in my music library ever since. From their first EP all the way to their later albums, it's been cool to watch them grow and evolve and change as a band. And Johnny Davey has been a personal influence of mine vocally, so naturally I was very excited when they came back from a 10-year hiatus recently with their newest single, The Agony's Seeping Storm, and I was so blown away by it I had to do a vocal cover, which you should go watch if you haven't already. Now I see that they've put out a new song. It's called The Forever Rot, and I thought, since the first single got me so hyped up, more than I've been hyped for any new music in a while, this looks like a longer song, and I haven't listened to any of it yet, so I want to see if this excites me as much, and I'm expecting to be blown away by this, so I figured I'll do a reaction video. Why not? So we're going to watch, I think it's just a streaming video, I don't think it's a music video. So we're going to listen to The Forever Rot from Job for a Cowboy off their upcoming album. Looks like the title of the album has been released. It's called Moon Healer. Interesting. I'm going to look in the description to see when this is coming out, but let's listen to the new song. Produced by Jason Sukoff. Very happy to see that. He's always done good work with them. Have lyrics. I wonder if Johnny Davey has an old beat up thesaurus. dropping out and coming back in. Oh! This is unlike anything I've heard from them yet. I mean, it sounds like them, but it's a different... I've never heard them do a song like this before. This is cool. Like, it's changing a lot, but it's very engaging that they're getting away with it. I'm not losing interest at all. In fact, it's the opposite. Ooh. God. I want to take mushrooms and listen to this. Cool sound. Must have been listening to a lot of Revocation or something. Insane. Is that it? I can't tell. The song keeps going quiet. Okay, that is it. Wow. That is unlike anything I've heard from them yet, I believe. I mean, their songs are usually pretty formulaic as far as the layout. Like, if you pay attention to the lyrics, usually how Johnny writes it is he'll have a block of lyrics that he uses for the first half of the song, and then he uses the same block of lyrics for the second half of the song, but he just kind of sings them in a different pattern. This is, maybe he did that here and I just didn't notice, but it sounded a lot more progressive. It changed a lot throughout in a way that, like I said, I didn't lose interest at all. Like, normally, if a lot of songs, when you listen to them for the first time and they change too much, it's hard to keep track of what's going on, and it's a little overwhelming. You have to, like, listen to it a bunch, but every moment of this song, I was drawn in, and there were parts where it was just instrumental, where I kind of wanted it to just be on a loop playing in the background of my life while I'm just hanging out, because it's such a cool sound. They created such a cool atmosphere for the song. And it gives me, I mean, I'm very excited for this album. I mean, I know that they took off 10 years, and they must have, I don't know what they were doing. I didn't really follow their personal careers and what they were doing musically in that time. But it seems like they've really come together with a really intentioned vision. And they've all probably grown as musicians in their own rights, doing whatever they were doing in that 10 years time, and now they've come back together. And I mean, they're just on a whole nother level than they always were, which is hard. You know, it's crazy to say, because I mean, they've always been incredibly technical and incredibly well thought out, but this is just something else. I'm very excited about this. I'm not disappointed at all in this song. I was very excited when the previous single came out, The Agony Seeping Storm, which I did a cover of, which you should go watch. And this song, I was expecting, because it's longer, I thought it was going to be a little less engaging. Now, it was very cool. There were some moments that made me, like, as soon as I heard him do something vocally, I said, okay, I want to sing this song too, but I don't want to overdo it with The Job for a Cowboy. But yeah, this is some really cool stuff. So if you haven't been keeping up with Job for a Cowboy, now's the time to do it, because they are back, and they're back with a fire. And yeah, I don't normally talk like this. I don't know why I'm doing that. But yeah, Job for a Cowboy, cool new song. Thanks for listening with me, and have a good rest of your day.